The United States is backing away from the dispute between South Korea and Japan over a cluster of islands. President George W. Bush has ordered a U.S. federal naming agency to restore the status of the islands as territory belonging to South Korea. Washington, however, insists it's not a change of policy, and it's called on both sides to resolve the issue diplomatically.
They may be a tiny group of islands, but the issue of ownership over them has generated huge interest. Called Dokdo in Korea and Takeshima in Japan, the islets have caused a long-standing dispute between the two countries. Washington recently changed its classification of the islets from territory of South Korea to undesignated sovereignty. South Korea called the U.S. board's move very regrettable. But the United States has since decided to restore the status of the group of tiny islands after much public outcry. Japan has downplayed the decision, saying it does not believe Washington has changed its position on the issue. Earlier this month, Japan had announced new education guidelines stressing its claims to the islets. South Korea has retaliated by staging a military drill near the group of rocky and treeless islands.
Our Korean Bureau Chief has Seoul's reaction to Washington's latest move.
South Korea has welcomed this move, saying that it is the outcome of restored trust between the two nations and a strong alliance between South Korea and the United States. Now, in a statement released by the presidential house, it said that this exceptionally swift action by the U.S. suggests that U.S. President Bush has a full understanding of the Korean sentiment and also reflects the deep trust and friendship between President Lee Myung-bak and President Bush. And so right now, South Koreans are very happy with this move. You know, it's difficult to really know why the U.S. decided to change its mind, but experts here think that the U.S. didn't want this issue to be brought up during the summit meeting between President Bush and President Lee when they meet here in Seoul. Now, South Korea said that it will bring this up, and analysts said that they did not think Washington wanted this. And also, since South Korea opened its market to U.S. beef, the sentiment against the U.S. has not been very good here in South Korea. And so it's possible that the U.S. wanted to somehow change that, and it decided to side with South Korea. And if that's the case, then it seemed to have worked because South Koreans are very happy with the U.S. action.